Today we have a very special guest on the channel. His name is Loopify, and he's an investor, writer, and creator in the crypto art industry who has recently achieved the milestone of starting with nothing to becoming a self-made millionaire. I've got a few questions lined up for him to hopefully give insight to artists that are currently in or are interested in joining the NFT industry in the near future. Loopify, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here.
So my first question is based on the rapid evolution of the NFT industry. What major trends have you noticed so far, and which ones do you think are going to stick with buyers in the long term?
After mainstream found out about NFTs, there has been a boom of NFT collectible projects. They're similar to CryptoPunks. And CryptoPunks were created by Lava Labs, who are some early pioneers in this space. These are historic characters and they go for like 80K cheapest now. We've seen $7.5 million sales, market cap of hundreds of millions. And we've seen a lot of collectible projects that like to take the idea of CryptoPunks by adding traits to these unique generated characters, and they all stem around this whole concept of how CryptoPunks are, right? But I think the projects that will last in the future are the ones that provide utility for their customers and the consumers, and it's exploring the possibilities. And they're simple concepts, but people aren't exploring them as much as I think they can right now. These collectible projects, they're simple, they're making a lot of money, but there needs to be something that needs to last in the future, right? The second wave of builders will learn from the mistakes of the first. They will be the ones to last. So we haven't even seen the ones with the most potential right now. That's what I believe.
Going into a bit of your past, what is one thing you wish you knew when you first started?
I think one thing that I would say that I have to get used to are the losses, because in the first year, all I made was profits, and I was very lucky to be in that position. But now that we see NFT prices depreciating a lot, it gives a blow to my general portfolio, right? I should be grateful with what I have. And I think one more thing is going with my gut on some projects. I was early to NBA Top Shot, I was early to Hashmask, but I didn't go into them due to me thinking about it too much. If I were into some of those early projects, I'd probably be 100 times richer. But you win some, you lose some. I'd go with my gut more if I could go back in the past.
From a collector's perspective, is it possible to see sales as a complete beginner? And if so, what do you recommend artists do to make that happen?
As a new artist, I would focus on making a name for myself and getting my brand out there. It's the only other thing you can do other than keep making art and understanding economics. At the end of the day, the NFT space is just another marketplace, right? You're still going to be making art, and you're still probably making art before the space. So you want to expand on things such as economics, marketing, understanding how the space moves, and integrate that with how you build your brand. I'd say it's possible to see sales as complete beginner if you know what you are doing. You can't expect to come in the space, mint, and then see a sale. You have to participate in the community, and if you participate in the community, you will most likely be rewarded if that's a sale or etc.
Moving into this idea that people need to engage with the community to be successful, what advice can you give to those interested in getting involved but maybe don't have an idea where they should start?
You have to understand who is in the community, who are the builders, who are the most respected individuals. From there, you talk with as many people as you can, genuinely interacting with them by not wanting anything in return. All while doing this, you push forward what you want to do. You build your own brand. You're not just going to be someone who replies to others. While you do that, they will most likely show that appreciation back to you. You most likely get support back. You don't have to change what you're doing already just to talk with others. Be yourself. But when you interact with others, be genuine. You don't want to come across as you are talking with others just to get your point across, just to get a favor back, right? When you're at this point, you'll probably get to a standstill where you feel like you aren't moving or advancing enough. I'd just say keep going. I talk with a lot of people, and it happens to me as well when I started. Keep advancing your content while interacting with others. You can build a newspaper, you can share art that you plan to mint, you can talk about your latest acquisition. It's all content based. At the end of the day, marketing plays a part in all of this.
What should our next steps be to continue evolving the community, and what does the future of NFTs look like for you?
I'd say the community evolves by itself, and you'll notice that if you participate, there will always be certain things that the community comes together for, whether that be a Beeple drop, a new collectibles drop, a new trending topic. As long as you feel like you're in the community, just go with the flow, it'll advance by itself. And I think the future of NFTs for me personally is massive. We haven't explored enough into it to even call this a groundbreaking change, right? The possibilities are endless. Gaming NFTs, the metaverse, IRL, identity verification, and I believe we'll see some of these earlier than you think.
If you're interested in learning more about Loopify, you can find him on Twitter at Loopify with 3 Ys. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.